Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, time for me to start detailing this car so I can have my wife driving it with me and take it up to get it registered. We're having a little blizzard right now, high winds and a little snow, but I got to get this inside cleaned out enough for us to ride around a little bit. The interior is extremely dirty. Of course, the car has been sitting for several years. It's got a lot of dirt up on the dash. It's got cobwebs. It's got leaves and paper and animal hair on the cloth interior. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get this front section cleaned up real quick and go from there. Okay, it's official, folks. I'm now using my 740 as my daily driver. I got my tires installed. I got my tune-up kit in. I'm getting ready to tune it up here in the next day or two. I take a Gatorade bottle in the junkyard with me and I fill it up with windshield washer fluid. It's I guess a free source of windshield washer fluid that wouldn't get used any other way, because when I come out they don't ask me about it. Anyway, got a mild oil leak coming out of my oil filler cap. I believe that's because the flame trap is probably clogged. I've driven about maybe 50 miles. My coolant is still decent level. My oil is still up. And I'm going to start servicing it probably this weekend with the replacing all the fluids again. Now these vehicles, the hood normally opens up like that high, but Volvo made these things so that they can actually change the motor without taking the hood off. And what you do, you come over to your little hinge latch and you move it from there down to there on both sides. And that allows you to raise the hood the rest of the way up. So now, as you can see, the hood is at a 90-degree angle instead of maybe a 70-degree angle. I believe I lost this corner marker light lens today. For some reason, these lenses, the glue comes loose on them and they fall apart. There's a couple missing on the back or broken. I have this one, this clear one, but the red one is broken. I got my plate today, the bright yellow. The gentleman there, he must have been in a bad mood. He didn't ask me nothing about what color plate I wanted. And he charged me this fee that, man, I'd never seen before. It was a $33 late title fee. The guy that sold me the vehicle, he dated the title, and I didn't think nothing of it because the car was disabled. Well, now that I have the tires replaced so that they're safe and the fuel pump replaced, I took it, within a week of getting tires on to get it registered, emissioned, and licensed, and they hit me with this fee because the title was signed 2 months ago. $33 fee. I'm still trying to calm down from that. That hit me kind of hard. I didn't like that at all. I vacuumed the front area of the car out, wiped down the dash so that it's not so dirty. It's cracked, but I have a cover for it. My wife rode with me to get it licensed and titled. So the door panel, the plastic thing is broke there. Next, I'm going to clean up the back, but that's basically what kind of pet hair and stuff like that is in the vehicle and the rest of the dirt. From it sitting over the years, I changed my seat belt, and then I quickly learned that the passenger side seat belt is not latching, so I need to replace that one as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and replace the windshield wipers because, of course, they're destroyed. I have those new, and then I'll test the washer fluid on it and just keep getting it in tip-top shape, and I'll update some of the costs I have. Today I was driving down the street and I heard something come loose, and this seal from the windshield, edge of the windshield, flapped loose and blew off the car. So those things need to be trim need to be replaced if I so desire and get it restored to that point that's low on the totem pole. Also have, it looks like a 14-inch wiper back there for the back window. That actually looks smaller than it should be, but I think I have a 17-inch for it. So I got two 20s for the front and a 17-inch for the back. When you get a new to you vehicle and you change the wiper blades, double check the alignment of the arm, make sure it's right, and make sure it's not loose where the arm moves without the shaft moving. Nothing like driving away and your first time you need to use the wipers, you cut them on and the arms are loose flapping around on the windshield. When I went to replace this passenger side wiper blade, I was able to just move the arm up and down on the window. So I had to pivot this cover open and align the windshield to where it would be in a park position, and then I tightened that nut down so that wiper blade's aligned properly. Now I'm gonna get in and check them to see if they'll wash and if that pump works in case I need it, and if not, I'll put that on my list of things to do soon. Okay, I'm gonna pull my wiper arm back, see if it washes. It does spray a little bit over there, so these other sides are clogged, and my wipers do wipe back and forth. So I know I got wiper function, I just need to fix the cleaning function. The radio's missing, so this is no real big deal, but I noticed the antenna was missing or broken. So I took an antenna assembly out of the salvage yard and set it aside so that I can purchase it and get the antenna installed. And then I'll decide what kind of stereo I'm gonna put in it. Probably something newer and nicer with Bluetooth and stuff like that. Right now my odometer is intermittent, and the guy said that the title had 174 and some change on it, and that the cluster now has 170 and some change on it. He said he could only give it a title that had mileage unknown, which is fine with me. I'm not bent out of shape on a mileage on a $500 car that's 25 years old, so that's no big deal. But the gas gauge is intermittent, and the speedometer is intermittent, and the mileage counting is intermittent. I did notice that when the speedometer is working, the mileage also works. So the clock, the tach, and the temp seem to be working full time. If I can't get this odometer working full time soon, I'll put a GPS unit in here, one of those old ones, reset the trip, and let that count mileage and show me speed until I figure out what I'm gonna do with this cluster somewhere down the road. The floor mats in here are the all-weather type, the hard rubbery ones that are normally not too hard, but since they're probably 25-year-old, they're pretty hard. I have this fuse ashtray panel to install. I got out of the junkyard. I haven't tested the cigarette lighter yet, but that's where the stereo goes, and that's missing, so I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I got a piece of trim missing here where the mirror is. Of course, the hood liner is trashed. I showed you guys that in the past. So my plan is to find a headliner out of a 960 Wagon along with the sunroof assembly and just update this whole top portion so that the car will have a new, fresh look and with the 960 equipment. Another thing that I noticed that's a little strange is this mirror is black. I guess the glass fell out of it, but I'll get a glass for it or replace the whole thing. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.